Hello, Joy Warriors. So, in this video, we're going to talk a little bit about how I connect with the sacred in me, the real me, in my meditations. This was a pivotal ingredient and changed, really, I think, the course of who I am in the world. Made me really step into being more the authentic person that I'm here to be. So there's the actual practice of breathing, the physical sensations, and teaching your mind how not to focus on thoughts and bring it back to your breath. This is definitely normal, traditional. Most meditation practices have some sort of aspect of that. Another step that I felt like has really changed everything for me, which is this deeper that involves connecting with yourself and how you would connect, almost like you would connect to a lover. But you're doing that with the love in you so that you can connect with the love outside of you, whether that's a person, a place, a thing, a career. Most of us are, as humans, are sort of built to be very critical and analytical and hard on ourselves, and we just feel like nothing's enough, we're not enough. And then if you come from a pretty crazy environment, sometimes that's even more extreme. So I feel like this has been that secret ingredient that really helped add this, I don't know, that thing that makes it like we all want to feel like we're loved and we matter in the world. And this feels like I found a way to have that without it depending on another person or another thing outside of me to do that. So one of the things that how I do it is that just like we talked about in your little meditation routine is you get to a place in your breathing, where you're watching your breath come in and you're watching it, fill you with either light and love and healing energy and exhaling any sort of anger, fear, or tensions. But once you start kind of doing that and letting the thoughts, bringing it back and your thoughts start getting less and less, and there's just sort of this natural lull where you'll start just focusing on the breath, and it's a really special place. And in that place, you can also start to just really sit with this fullness, and that fullness can almost feel what it feels like when you're in a lover's arms or when you hold your baby or when you hug your dog. There's something about that feeling of feeling sort of nestled. But what we usually do is we bring us right back to focusing on our breath and am I doing it right? And we kind of get very analytical. But what we want to do is stay in that sweet spot. And how I do that is as I focus on the breath coming in, I'm not changing the breath, but I'm watching the breath. I imagine that my breath is caressing me and filling me with love and just tingling me like I would feel that sensation and excitement for a lover or a family or my dog. Then as it's releasing anything that keeps me sort of tense so that I won't accept that love. And I just sort of let that happen. And then by the time that lull kind of happens, there's this more of a satisfying feeling. Now, did this happen overnight? No, it took a long time. I'm a pretty tightly wound girl. And so this took a little while. I also felt like I was unlovable for most of my life. So it did take a few years of me doing this. But for some of my friends and mentees that I work with, they can feel this pretty quickly. And it's a game changer. For me, it's a total game changer. Because what happens is now I'm not looking for people, places, and things outside of myself to fill this feeling of love. I'm actually now holding that, finding that space within me, and I'm creating it within me, and I can do it actually really quickly. So then connecting with the love in me so that I can connect with the love with other people, places, and things outside of me, and sort of creating that like pure joy within me. And now letting that be a part of my breath, letting that be a part of who I am in the world and connecting. And so then when I am outside of my meditation, when I'm talking to somebody, I can focus on my breath and just feel like I'm connecting with the love in them. Even if they're doing something that kind of annoys me, I will be focusing on the things that I love about them and to connect the love in them because I can focus on the love in myself. So this has been an instrumental thing in my life. So now, go fall in love with the authentic you and create love in your life, no matter what your surroundings are. It doesn't matter how crazy your household is or how, busy your job is. We can all make time for this. And when we do, it really does change it. And especially when I'm going through tough times and I feel unloved or I'm feeling like, going through a breakup or I'm having problems with a friend, I'll do this meditation and I'll sort of feel my heart filled up. It doesn't mean I won't be still maybe sad, but I'll feel more like as if someone had hugged me and walked me through it. So And I can always go to the sacred place within me. It's anywhere I go in the world. And I can remember how much I'm actually loved. And I went from being somebody who felt like she was completely unlovable to now that I feel I am full of love. And even on days where I'm hard on myself, I still feel like I'm okay and I'm lovable, which is just a huge transition. And I really think this little secret thing made a big difference in that. So send me your videos evoking how you fell in love with yourself through your meditation and in your life, and how you switch that thing around for yourself. So go fall in love with you.